All right, Steele lights 2022. This year's a little different on a few reasons why, but we'll get started here. We got the pole shed projector scene. This one we had 3 or 4 years ago. I changed jobs this late summer, early fall. Didn't have time to do a new one, but actually this is my favorite one ever. So not too ashamed to be playing this again 3 or 4 years later. The garages and lights down that way, and then here is the field across the way here. Trees like we do all the time. So let's come up this way here, take a look. Pretty much kind of this is the same, and then obviously we did the pole shed with an old projector show, and we'll come up here, joy sign. The arches this year on 1 channel instead of 2. Last year they were on 2. New tree projectors on the front this year. As you can see, I got those and splurged a little bit. I think one more next year to cover the whole right side there, but I'm impressed with those. Those are doing a nice job. Come around this way. Moved the deer this year. Put those up here in the front. And then down the long way here, you can see. So last year I had red and green alternating. This year I have green, red, and green alternating. Coming down this way. That Santa blow up is new with all his stuff there. And we'll keep walking here, avoid the basketball hoop. So you can see that Santa blow up is new. The nutcracker in the back is new. This side of the house all red. Last year it was alternating. The trees, as we always do, put some lights hanging going down from these trees here. I don't know if I like it or not. We'll see. I'm gonna leave it this year, but next year, and that light's out, you can see, but the idea is strong. The idea is to have them over there. Then we come back here and got the nutcracker on the other side of the house, the lilac bushes. Front of the pond fence in blue. And here's where the change is, and I'm not really kind of a big fan. In the past, we'd have that tree decorated in lights. We had that huge, terrible storm come through this past summer, and it took out our fence. It took out the pond. It took out the gazebo that we usually would have lit. Took out a whole bunch of stuff. It was terrible. So when the dust settled, we moved the fence out. It's way closer to the tree than it used to be. It's not possible for me to decorate that tree with lights anymore. The gazebo is now a permanent steel gazebo, and it's got a cover over the top of it. And then there's another gazebo to the left of it that also has a cover over it. So I can't put lights on that. So in the past, this would be much, much brighter, and it's just not because of the storm and just the changes. In the summer, it's great. We have 2 really nice gazebos that are permanent and much bigger fence area, and the pond is great. But for Christmas lights, kind of took a detriment here. So I don't know. Kind of destroyed my plans. Next year I'll come up with something, and it'll be as bright back there as it always has been, but this year it's definitely less bright with that tree not being done. And in the meantime, I just put a shower star / projector on the winter cover of those gazebos, and it's just not the same, but I mean, I guess it's all right. Then over here in the lot that we have, couple new mini trees, got a new 15-foot blow up back there, new Santa blow up, and then we have all those projectors on top of there that are the same as last year, but we got 3 now instead of 2. And then we'll come around this way. You can see that big 15-footer and then the red lights. So you can see where on the side of that gazebo there, I put some Charstower. You know, I got some lights on there. It's not the same. It's the projectors, but kind of had to improvise with the storm and getting stuff rebuilt, and then red and green, and then up this way, and then the red and green on the pole shed. So we lost a few lights this year, actually, but they're still more than enough. It's still a long show. It still took a ton of time to do. As you can see as we come up here. I mean, we lost, I don't know, probably 8,000 or 9,000 lights with the gazebo reconstruction, but the rest remains the same. So, I mean, it's still a hell of a show. It still took a lot of time to do. And then next year we'll figure out what to do with those lights we lost with the El Drencho. So anyway, just showing you 2022 Steele lights, and I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, good things to you and your family, friends, etc. Come back around here and wrap it up for another year. Again, this is, I think, the first time we're actually going to have less lights than the year before, but you can't argue with Mother Nature, you know. That storm was a beast, and, you know, I'm just glad that we got the stuff replaced and repaired and all that good stuff. And I come around here, and the pole shed projector is still by far one of the favorites, and of course everything going to music, that hasn't changed. So anyway, I hope everybody has a good Christmas and a Happy New Year, and Merry Christmas from the Steeles.